My research from the previous semester focused on setting up a hydroponic kitchen garden using spring onions and red onion bulbs. For this video, I would like to continue the project since in the previous semester's research, one of the plants died early on, thus making the research not as reliable. The main objective of the project was to see which of the two, spring onions and red onion bulbs, would prove more adaptable to growing in water to a hydroponic kitchen garden. Another goal of the research was to find ways to reuse food waste in home gardens. Based on the results from the previous semester's research, my hypothesis is that the scallions will last longer in a hydroponic garden even with the new adjustments for the research. For this research, it was required that both setups will have at least 12 hours of light for strong growth, and this will focus on growing scallions and green onions or spring onions in hydroponic indoor garden. It is important to change the water every 2 weeks, and it will be using furniture also to make sure that the plant got some shade so that it didn't burn in the heat. This also used deep water culture system since it was proven in research that it works best for onions in terms of hydroponic gardening, and it allows for total control of the nutrients without too much outlay of space or time. So for this, FAAs were also used in the deep water culture system in order to provide a nitrogen source. In this setup, one of them was used wherein it was submerged into the nutrient-infused water with the FAA, and the other setup used normal tap water. The results of the study showed that the spring onions was able to last longer as compared to the previous semester's result, especially the setup that was infused in the nutrient-rich water with the FAA. But despite that, the red onion bulbs still proved to grow both thicker and more efficiently in the hydroponic system as compared to spring onions for both the nutrient-rich water setup and the normal tap water setup. With this, it can be concluded that when growing onions in a hydroponic garden, it will be better to use red bulb onions as a starting point with nutrient-rich water.